What if I told you the world could stop? Not because of war or politics, but because we run out of copper. Critical minerals are the quiet foundation of everything we call progress. From AI to EVs, from defense to clean energy. They are not just rocks in the ground, they are the arteries of modern world. And the question isn't who has them, but who controls them. The first fact that I want to share with you is that there are two types of scarcity: the kind nature gives us and the kind we create through demand. Some minerals are geologically rare, but simply hard to find. Others are economically scarce, they are everywhere, but we need too much too fast. Example: lithium is less abundant, but its supply is expanding through new projects. Copper, on the other hand, is common, yet we face a 30% supply gap by 2031 because electrification and renewables need so much of it. In the transition, abundance doesn't mean availability. And what's scarce for one country might not be scarce for another. That brings us to the second truth. Critical depends on who you are and what you are building. For the United States, it's semiconductors, EVs, and defense. For China, industrial dominance and export control. For Europe, it is clean energy and circular innovation. Criticality is a mirror of strategy, not of geology. But having the minerals doesn't mean having the power. Real control lies in what happens after mining. And after mining is refining, which equals real power. We often hear that China controls the minerals. In truth, it controls refining. Refining, not that kind that involves champagne and wine glasses, the real kind. The industrial process that turns raw materials into the materials our technologies depend on. Around 98% of rare earths refining, 60% of lithium processing, and 75% of cobalt refining happen in China. The ore might come from Africa or Americas, but it travels to China to gain value. That's where dependency begins. So if refining created dependency, where does opportunity come from? From rethinking how we use what we already have. The next mine isn't underground, it is in yesterday's technology. Every phone, every laptop, every EV battery or chips are small deposits of copper, cobalt, and gold. Well, when we talk about chips, we don't mean potato chips, we mean semiconductors, the heart of the digital economy. Yet, less than 1% of rare earths in e-waste are recycled, and only about 60% of copper is recovered. If we act now, by 2050, recycling could supply up to 30% of global demand for lithium, nickel, and cobalt. The circular economy isn't a dream, it's our second supply chain. But what if the best solution isn't just to recover, but to reinvent? So the smartest mining does not happen in the ground, it happens in the lab. Scientists are developing new substitute materials that reduce or replace scarce minerals. Sodium-ion batteries that work without lithium, iron phosphate cathodes without cobalt, graphene and carbon-based conductors that can rival copper. Innovation itself is becoming the most valuable mineral of all. And understanding these shifts from mining to refining, from recycling to redesign, requires something just as critical: knowledge. And that's what we teach in Green Executives Academy. From our flagship course, Critical Minerals for the Energy and Technology Transition, to our Essentials Blueprints, AI, Careers, and Strategy, we help you to see how science, business, and innovation connect. Because the future belongs to those who understand it first. So that's why I joined the Critical Minerals series available in English and Espanol because GEA is democratizing tomorrow's knowledge.